Hello. In this video I'm going to show you how you can create mid-semester surveys in Canvas. Both anonymous surveys so that individuals will be more candid and surveys that just identify who the students are so that you can target the feedback that you give to individuals. So what you do is you click on Plus Quiz when you're in Quizzes and Course Navigation. It'll take you to this page, the quiz settings, where you can identify it not as a quiz but rather as a mid-semester survey. You can add your instructions in this space, and once you've typed out the directions for the survey, scroll down and choose Quiz Type. Choose Graded Survey if you want to make it graded. Keep in mind that if it's a graded survey, students are automatically going to get the point values if they just take the survey. If you want it to be ungraded, just toggle Ungraded. And if it is a survey, you will be given the option to toggle this button that says Keep Submissions Anonymous. So if you want to make certain that students are more candid with their survey responses, this is how you can do that, by toggling this button to ensure that students are going to be anonymous in their submissions. Next step is to scroll up here and to go to the Questions tab and create a new question and choose, we recommend essay question because it will allow you to give them the most space to explain whatever it is that they're responding to. And in here you simply write the space for the question that you're asking them. So an example of this might include, is the work in this class too hard or too easy for you? You can click on Update Question to ensure that it gets saved, and click on Save to save that question. Now it's an ungraded survey, so this isn't going to be part of the individual's grades. It's also going to be anonymous at this point. Let's click on Edit to see some other questions you can add as well. To do that, just click on New Question to add additional ones, and you can add other questions. For example, how easy is it to approach me with questions and concerns? Looks like I've made that a multiple choice question, so let's change that to essay question. Hit Update Question, and there it is. It's another question. Other questions can include, what do you like most about this class? Or what do you like least? I would say that if you're only going to have two questions, these are the ones that you should select, because these allow individuals to give you feedback on something that's going very well and to give you feedback on something that's not going as well. So you got types of questions you can create. After you've got them all created, click on Save, and what will happen is you can preview this by clicking on Preview up here. It'll show you how the students will be able to respond, and what they'll basically be given is a space like this where they can give you feedback. If you're going to be doing this kind of a survey, it's also advisable to model for the students the kind of responses they should be giving. You can give them an example of the question you're going to ask and say, here's an example of a constructive response that was given to me. I think it's going well so far, it's pretty difficult, and I was having a really hard time with, and then identify something very specific. However, I started doing well when you introduced this. One thing we could work on is basically show the students that they can give you direct recommendations. This way the students will understand that constructive criticism is welcome, as long as it is constructive. And you can ensure that the students are giving you specific feedback on things that are maybe not going as well as you would like them to. And it can help you know more what kind of improvements to make before the semester even comes to its conclusion. Alright, so that's how you can create an anonymous survey. Once you've created your survey, you can publish it, and then you can jump into your modules, going to the module where you want to add it, clicking on the plus button, choosing Quiz, and then adding it to that module so that individuals will be able to respond to the questions they're in. Alright, so if you have any questions about that, please get in touch with us at tlc@lasell.edu, and we'll get back in touch as soon as possible. Thanks.